you have to wait until the film is out. So you cannot judge a film before a film is out. And this is a very big film. But rule with you. After that trailer, I'm a bit worried. You know what? It's been interesting. Maybe it's coincided. So the Superman trailer comes out, and almost soon after, I did something that I thought I'd never do. I watched Man of Steel again. So you see, this is where I'm at with the whole thing. I was excited for Man of Steel. The Hans Zimmer score, the amazing outfit. Although the outfit was too dark, it's still an amazing outfit, visually amazing, and a fantastic trailer. And I still affirm, and we'll build up upon to this, is that it's still it's a garbage film with some stuff. There is some still positive stuff in this film. I think after viewing the latest Superman trailer, I went back to Man of Steel and I'm like, I still have the same issues I have with the film. But I'm like, James Gunn, you've got to be you've got to be real here with us. You've got to be real here with us. And I'll explain more what I mean by that. I mean, what I mean by that? So, you see, this is what I said before, like, James Gunn, maybe you can write a Superman film. Fine. Write is cool. You can't direct a Superman film. You simply can't. And that's the last trailer just shows you why he should not be directing a Superman film. And the reason why I bring up Man of Steel is Man of Steel's story is garbage. Complete garbage. And some of the stuff that happens in the film is garbage. It's a very mature film. But still to this day, I told you, I've got, HBO Max 4K Dolby Atmos. I've got a Dolby Atmos soundbar 4K. I must have watched that Man of Steel intro, the Krypton intro, about 40 times. When I saw it in the cinema with my brother, we were both like, this might be one of the craziest intros to any film we've ever seen. And even if the film is garbage, that Krypton intro is hands down one of the best intros to any film I've ever seen. I've watched so many times. And when you watch that in 4K Dolby Atmos, that's fantastic. But I think even throughout the film, as bad as Man of Steel is, this is one thing you have to get right. And this is just where James Gunn should not be directing this. The outfit has got to be outstanding. It can't be good. It can't be very good. It can't be really good. It can't be amazing. It has to be outstanding. It has to be outstanding. And as much of the issues I have with Man of Steel, I have many issues with Man of Steel. Many issues. The outfit is outstanding. The only issue with the Man of Steel outfit is it's too dark. That is the only issue. The only problem. And I think someone actually has an edit of making it lighter. You make that outfit lighter, that is one of the best superhero costumes of all time. For me, the best superhero costume for me is still the Batman Returns costume, followed by the Captain America First Avenger costume. Shout out to boy Joe Johnston, who actually came up with the design for, I believe, Boba Fett in the Star Wars movie Return of the Jedi. So visually, like this Superman outfit, it's one of the best outfits ever. Outstanding. Just in terms of craftsmanship. So the issue is, and this is what James Gunn has to understand, that it doesn't matter how good the film is. You could write, because James Gunn is a very good writer. He's a damn good writer. But that outfit is trash. Because I was no, I said no, actually no, sorry, no. That the outfit is abysmal. And one thing that Man of Steel will have over the Superman, and I believe, hopefully, I pray this is the only thing. The one thing we'll have is, it's a superior outfit. Actually, no, two things. Superior outfits, visually better. Because visually, just in terms of design, Man of Steel design is outstanding. It's flipping amazing. Now, it's sort of Like think of if you're playing a video game, what would you rather have? Great gameplay, bad graphics, or great graphics, bad gameplay? Most guys would say great gameplay, or bad graphics. Um, so it's it's not really sort of the same in movies, but it's similar. As in, if you have to choose basic visuals, amazing story, or garbage story, amazing visuals, most guys would choose amazing story, basic visuals. So again, so the thing with James Gunn is okay. If the story is truly amazing and superb, it'll be a superior film. Like the heart and soul of every film is the story. You see now, what makes your film like super all-time level is the cinematography, it's the music, it's the visuals, it's the whole ball of wax. But the core, the very core of any film is the screenplay. Is a screenplay. And the biggest issue, and I know Snyder fans will hate this and anything, is the story of Man of the story of Man of Steel is a pretty interesting story. The actual general story, the screenplay is complete, absolute garbage. It is a horrible screenplay. And watching the film again for the second time, I was like, this film doesn't have a middle. It starts and then it ends. There is zero character progression. I'm like, you can't write a story like this. I mean, what was David Goyer smoking, making this? But another thing here is this. Again, I've said, the outfits is garbage. It is. Like, current with the outfits is horrible outfits. The outfit is terrible. It's absolutely terrible. It's dark. It's got readers on the outfit, and it just visually, it just looks terrible. It's a terrible Superman outfit, and I do not know how James Gunn you greenlit this. However, so I think so. It's this is the trilogy of films with Mia Goth, where I think it's X, Pearl, and Maxine. Yes, so he's in Pearl, which is the second film. Because I watched Maxine in the cinema, so I saw the second film. Pearl, which he's in. David Corenswet is a better actor than Henry Cavill. And even watching this trailer, even if I've got issues with the trailer, he's a super actor to Henry Cavill. And the issue for Henry Cavill is, and watching the film again, it is the most bland, boring performance that you've ever seen. Just as like Henry Cavill, I'm sorry. So you can't feel bad when Warner said, nah, piss off. No, we don't want you anymore. Because I'm sorry, you didn't do enough to be like, nah, we need him back for the role. I despise Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. I hate him as Wolverine because he's too damn tall. And Wolverine is a hugely character that I love, and he needs to be short. So I'll always hate Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. But I kind of understand why he's still in the role, because as much as he doesn't fit into the role, he has acted superbly because he's a superb actor. So Hugh Jackman has earned the right to still be Wolverine, despite me not wanting him to be Wolverine based on just how good his performance has been. Henry Cavill, your performance does not warrant you hanging on that role. Heck no. And already from the scenes I've seen from David Corenswet, he already completely watches Henry Cavill, where it's like, he's actually emoting. He actually has a character. He's actually something to him. Now, that may be to the writing, the directing, but it is just what it is. David Corenswet forget it, he's already given a better performance. I don't even need to watch the film. He's already given a better performance because Henry Cavill in Man of Steel was trash. Acting-wise, he was trash. You're talking zero range. Zero range. And people say, but it's Superman. And Superman, he's supposed to be stoic. He's supposed to be statesman and everything. So he's not supposed to be so emotional. I think he'd disagree. Go watch Superman 1 again, or Superman 2. Go watch the scene in Superman 1 when he sees Lois in the car crash, and then he goes, no! And then Christopher Reeve's performance as Superman is one of the best acting performances in any superhero film. Based on just the little he had to work with. You see, when you look at Wolverine, Joker, they have so much material. This guy was working with debt. He was working with nothing. Based on the little he had to work with and how much he was able to convey with such little material that you get from a Superman. Oh, that's what you call acting. That's what you call true acting. So you can still do a lot with Superman based on the kind of actor you are and how much emotion you can convey without saying anything. You can convey a range of emotions while saying one or two words or even not saying anything. And that's what Christopher Reeve did. So it's about the caliber of actor. And if you're a caliber of actor, you can give a truly amazing performance if you're not even given that much material to work with. So I never want to hear this whole thing of like, oh, it was the material. It was not the material. Now, granted, the screenplay was trash. But Lawrence Fishburne still was great. Michael Shannon was outstanding. Bro, some of the words that they gave Michael Shannon to speak were, I was like, well, what kind of garbage are you giving this guy to speak? Like, what kind of, which 6 or 7-year-old wrote this crap? But because Michael Shannon is just such an amazing actor, his performance as well was outstanding because he's an amazing actor. But for Henry Cavill, he was terrible. And on Henry Cavill, you were given enough material in Man of Steel, BVS, and Justice League to still put a good performance, and you did it. And you know what the worst thing was? If you allow Ben Affleck to outact you and have more emotion than you, something's wrong. Ben Affleck has the emotional range of a plank of wood. A plank of wood is a 5-time Oscar-winning, Golden Globe-winning actor compared to someone like a Ben Affleck. But Ben Affleck still was much better than Henry Cavill in those films. So no. But here's my thing. So let's end it here. See. Oh, sorry. Look, James Gunn. So James Gunn is talented. He is talented. But not every talent can be talented in every single field. Martin Scorsese knows that I can't make a superhero film. That's not what I do. So he knows that he has no business making a superhero film. But if you give him a drama, if you give him a period piece, if you give him a mobster film, a thriller, oh, he'll cook. He'll cook. James Cameron knows that I can't make an independent drama. I think I can't make independent movies. Science fiction, robotics, machinery, the future, large scale. Oh, I'll cook. So Superman, the very story of Superman, of what this character is about, and what he should really be doing for Superman's story, and how it should look visually. Not only the story, but what it should look like visually. James Gunn is not the right guy for this. He's not. So, however good the story may be, the screenplay may be, James Gunn, you cannot put out a Superman film where the costume looks like that. I'm sorry, you cannot do that. You can't do that. And you can't give me the crap about, oh no, it's not about the costume, it's really about the story. And no. When you're in this superhero realm, the costume, it's vital. It's not important. It's vital. Guys, these are comic books. It's a visual medium. And they have guys like Greg Capullo, Alex Ross, of course, the guy, Edward or something, the guy who draws 100 Bullets, Frank Miller. You have artists who spend so much time and detail creating amazing images. Bro, have you seen some of the Superman images that Alex Ross has created? Have you seen the kind of stuff that Greg Capullo does for freaking Spawn? So the costume is vital. It's vital. And I'm sorry, this film can only be so good because I was looking at that costume, you can't, that's the last son of Krypton, and that's how you make him look like? James, come on, James, and which is why I say for James Gunn, you had no business directing this damn film. But, as I said from the beginning of the video, I haven't seen the film yet. Now, granted, the film could be supremely amazing. That costume is still garbage. So the film can only be so good. But, and I think this just goes for the Snyder guys and everything, because I'm hearing the story about how some people from This is what Snyder I want to downvote the film and win the film to fail. Guys, Henry Cavill is never coming back. Snyder's never coming back. You had your ultimate cut. It's done. Move on. It is what it is. So basically, like my thing. Look, I'll see what it is. Look, I am very intrigued to see how this film is. I'm very intrigued. Look, because granted, costume is trash. Visually, looks boring. But there are some interesting things that he's going there in terms of just the dynamic of him and Lois, the superheroes there, and just the kind of story that I think he's telling. And I think he's going to maybe ask a lot more questions of the concept of a Superman that maybe other stories they don't really go into. So I don't just know what James Gunn will do. And as we've seen from Guardians of the Galaxy and Suicide Squad, he's a good writer who has some very interesting ideas. And the strongest part of the Guardians of the Galaxy was the writing and the story and how well drawn the characters were. So we await and we seek, man. But, bro, I mean, like that, that's costume, man.